So don't give up on your plants. One of my favorite things about succulents is just how resilient these guys are. Like this one, for example. I had this for, I want to say about a month, out of its pot, just laying around bare root, never getting planted. So I finally planted it. It's been in there about a month, and it's rooted and appears like it's going to make it. Then this Echeveria right here came from a clearance plant. It was $1 and it was super busted, but it had a nice top on it. So I said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and plant that. I bet it'll root and it'll be fine. We'll see how that one goes. I just planted that last night. This Haworthia was literally half of a plant, and the left side of the plant was all rotted, but it seems like it's gonna root. We'll see. It's been in there for about a month and hasn't really changed a lot, but it's not dead, so that's good. Then some leaf cuttings. Can't remember what plant this is, but again, just a leaf off of a plant that I didn't think was going to make it. As you can see, it's got little babies on it. These two guys right here were another case of they were just sitting around bare root, never got planted, and they were looking rough. They were really pale and elongated, but they're doing great, so pretty excited about that. This isn't a succulent, but this is a plant that I really wanted to keep, and it was looking really bad. There was just this little top on it, so I went ahead and planted it, and it rooted, and this little guy's just been growing magnificently, so I'm really glad that worked out. These have been in a couple other videos. But again, it was just another case of cuttings that were just laying around, never got planted, and now it's growing great. And that's a really cool plant too. It's a Gaster Aloe and Gasteria hybrid. This is a cactus from a video that I made about how to take a fake flower off of a cactus. It had a flower on it that had a ton of glue. There's some remnants right there, but the center got pretty beat up. It wasn't terrible, but it was a noticeable pit. As you can see, it's recovering beautifully, and it has grown a lot. It's still in the original pot, and that plant only cost me $1. Same with this cactus right here. This is a beautiful plant. I really love this plant. And it was another $1 plant, still in the original pot. Had a fake flower on it, didn't cause too much damage, so I was able to save that. The point of this video is to just not give up on your plants that you think are a lost cause. Because as long as they're not rotted out from too much watering, chances are you'll be able to save them. That's why I always underwater versus overwater, because rot is really hard to recover from. But dried out plants, that's not a huge deal. Take this Haworthia Limifolia striata, for example. This plant was definitely not getting any water because it had no roots, and I had no idea. It was planted in, I can't remember the medium. It wasn't Akadama like this one, but it had never rooted, and I didn't know. I just knew that it really wasn't growing all that well, and it just looked kind of stagnant. So I tugged on it, and I was like, whoa, that doesn't feel very anchored. And I pulled, and there was no roots. Somehow it survived for, it was at least 3 years, probably 4 years. So I transplanted it, and it looks beautiful. You can see all that new growth, how the striations are much more prominent and white now. So don't give up on your plants. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you'd like. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.